And first at 5, we continue our coverage on the Greenville police officer who was ambushed and shot over the weekend.
Authorities say the officer is recovering. SLED released video of the incident. We do want to warn you, it might be disturbing to some. SLED says the suspect, 42-year-old David Lane, appears to have used incendiary ammunition in Sunday morning's ambush.
And we're told the officer was shot while he was in his car at the Greenville County Law Enforcement Center. In an exclusive interview with Sheriff Hobart Lewis, he told me how the officer escaped the damaged cruiser.
The officer's in the driver's seat. He pulls up, he shoots into the car. Y'all have the photographs of that. The officer exits the passenger side, comes down the ramp and goes into the front lobby where 2 deputies are working. They render aid to him, apply some tourniquets, call for EMS.
Deputies were able to track down the suspect's car, which led to a chase, exchange of gunfire, crash, and a second shootout. According to SLED, David Lane was found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
And back to that weapon, the ammunition that was used in Sunday's ambush, SLED confirming that the suspect used incendiary ammunition, which agents say can be altered to inflict maximum damage.
Our Peyton Furtado learned why someone would use that and the devastating effect that it could have. And Peyton, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Mark, Jane, first of all, this isn't normal. We learned this is not a normal thing to be used. This is typically used as trick ammo in some cases, a tracer in the military, but it's not used in ballistics. It's not used in hunting, so this is very rare. We chatted with Noel Lejour. He's familiar with ammunition from his time with law enforcement and the Army. He says incendiary ammo is not meant to be used on another human being. Taking a closer look at that video, he says the suspect most likely used a shotgun, likely shooting between 4 and 6 rounds at this officer at close range. You can see soon after the officer getting out the passenger side door, taking cover. Looking at the video, Lejour says if the suspect used regular shotgun ammo, this likely would have been deadly.
Well, you don't want your skin to burn like that door did. Nobody does. Would it have the same level of penetration and cavitation that maybe another option would have? No.
Well, the officer definitely was injured in this situation, likely has scarring, according to Lejour. He still is getting recovery. He's still at home recovering from all of that. We're learning more about that as we speak. SLED is still taking the lead on that investigation right now. We're working to learn more from them. They're going to be releasing more information as that investigation continues. For now, live in Greenville County, I'm Peyton Furtado, WYFF News 4.
Peyton, thank you. In an exclusive interview, Sheriff Hobart Lewis says it is only by the grace of God that the police officer who was ambushed is still alive and that no one else was hurt. The officer was fired on from just feet away, and as we heard Sheriff Lewis say a second ago, he managed to jump into the passenger seat, exit the vehicle, and get into the LEC where aid was rendered. But first, that officer performed one more critical duty.
What's incredible is the city officer who was shot at and shot gets on the radio. To hear him keep himself together and get that information out was incredible after being shot with those type rounds.
How were you all able to apprehend him so quickly, the suspect?
I mean, technology played a major role, but I would take it all the way back to that officer giving out information quick enough and having his composure even while being injured to get that information out, to get a suspect vehicle out. And the video, our critical incident video we'll release, will have some more details in it, and SLED, obviously compiling all that information, but it's certainly technology played a major role in at least locating the suspect, letting us know who he was.
Sheriff Lewis says that the suspect continued shooting at law enforcement as he went down I-385 and onto Roper Mountain Road toward the apartment where he lived. He credits the quick work of dispatch and other law enforcement agencies, including city police and state troopers, running tags, video, sharing intelligence for stopping the suspect before he could do more harm. Now, coming up at 6 o'clock, the sheriff explains what all was found in the suspect's car and in his apartment. And we have a full timeline of what happened before, during and after that police officer was ambushed, plus background information on the suspect. Just click on this story in our website, WYFF4.com. It is also on the WYFF4 mobile app.